great drama of light. Good morning, everybody. There's a lot of drama today in the readings. The great promise to Abraham. Kings will come forth from you. Many peoples will come forth from you. And then the whole story of the people, Isaac, Jacob, the 12 tribes, Egypt, slavery, Exodus, 40 years in the desert, wilderness. Then the time of entry into the promised land with Joshua, a couple of 100 years of the judges. And then we have the breakdown of the monarchy, Saul and David. And then the civil war after Solomon, the division of the kingdom, and then times of prosperity and times of corruption, and then the exile of the northern kingdom, and the exile and destruction of Judea and Jerusalem. And then after all the exile, return under Cyrus to Jerusalem, rebuilding the temple. So much history, so much drama. And then a time of conquest again with the Greeks. And the Romans. Pompey comes through here in the mid-60s before Jesus is born. And the Romans are in power then until, well, you could even call the Byzantine period then the transformation of the Roman Empire, but until 600 after Christ. That tower is the 2nd century Roman tower. 2nd century AD. And there is Jesus, and he says today in the reading, before Abraham was, I am. And just a key to understand that, the I am is very clearly multiply used in John's Gospel by Jesus. And it's a direct recall of the name the Almighty gave to Moses by which to call him. He is the I am. So Jesus' claim was completely revealed at this point. I am. And obviously they pick up stones to stone him to death. How challenging it is for that claim to be made. Challenges their whole system of thinking. But it's also a challenge for Jesus himself because he knows the consequences. And if he does have the power to raise the dead, to do the miracles, to calm the storm on the sea, and he still says, I am, knowing that it's going to lead to his death. We're just a week away from the Last Supper and his imprisonment in Gethsemane. His arrest and then his imprisonment in the high priest's house, with the decision to condemn him and handing him over to the Romans. And then Good Friday, a week from tomorrow. And there are a few amazing thoughts we could have to ponder to help our contemplation and prayer life of this incredible drama in human history that really marks a huge divide in history before Christ and after Christ. And one of them is Jesus hides. In the midst of that great revelation, he goes into hiding because it's not his time, it's not his moment. And the other one is that he surrenders himself to their hands, to their plot, for a most barbarian death. So it's amazing to watch that hiding and that exposing. That prudence of Jesus, that discretion, that waiting for the fulfillment of time so that his death will coincide with this Passover, for the new Passover and the new covenant. There's so much meaning, there's so much dominion, incredible dominion. When somebody suffers an accident and crashed by a car, there's terrible pain. And nobody wants that. But Jesus sets the timing for his crushing, for the crushing of the vine, of the wine, of the grapes and the press. It's incredible dominion, incredible self-dominion. And he knows how to escape their catch in their moments of anger against his self-revelation, because it's not yet the time. And yet he doesn't flee when it is the time. He hands himself over. What a mystery in that incarnate flesh, the Word made flesh and dwelt among us. There's room for endless meditation and contemplation. I encourage you now, as Lent comes to a close, a complete finale, a conclusion, climax in Holy Week, that we can go deeper in prayer and become more and more intimately in sync with this extraordinary gift of revealing love. No greater love than to lay down your life for your beloved, to rescue the image of God that's many times very lost in human beings, to rescue that image, to show a path of forgiveness in the worst treatment. Also to teach us great discretion in the way we do things. There are times, there are places, there are contexts. For great courage, great bravery, great insight into human nature. May you be blessed these days. let's pray for each other these days that we can grow into this mystery. See you later, alligators.